Hi everyone, welcome back to the Laravel 8 e-commerce tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn about checkout with cash on delivery. So let's see how can we check out with cash on delivery option. You can see here this is the checkout page, and inside this page you can see here the billing address form and a checkbox for ship to different address. So inside this page, let's add here a form for shipping address after this checkbox. Okay, and also add here a payment method for cash on delivery, and also remove this discount code form, and remove this must viewed product carousel. Okay, so switch to the project, and let's open the checkout component view file. So just go inside the resources directory, in views, livewire, and from here just open checkout-component.blade.php file. Okay, and inside this file, first of all, let's add here the home link. So simply write here / and also change here the text and write here checkout. All right, and now uh, let's remove this coupon code form, discount code form. So just copy this text and let's find it. So just search here Ctrl+F, and you can see here this is the coupon code form. So from here just select this text and just remove this. Okay, and also inside the shipping method, just add here the fixed amount. I'm just going to add here zero. Okay, $0 for the shipping. All right, and now remove this carousel. So you can see here this is the carousel most bid product. So just collapse this div and remove this. All right, and inside the payment method, here let's add here the cash on delivery option. Okay, so inside this direct bank transfer, just remove this and add here a text cash on delivery. Okay, and also remove this payment description and just delete this and add here a description: order now, pay on delivery. Okay, all right, and also change here the value COD, and change here COD ID. ID is good. Type radio. All right, and also change here. mm, I'll just write here the card payment. Okay, or you can see here debit or credit card payment, credit card. Okay, and inside the value just write here card. Okay, for the card payment. All right, now inside this billing address form, uh, from this input text field, inside this first name input text field, just remove the ID, this ID. Okay, and also remove ID from the last name, email, and from the phone number, address, country, zip code, and city. Okay, no need for ID. All right, and also remove this checkbox for create an account. So just remove this. All right, now save this file and let's check this. So just refresh the page. Okay, now you can see here the cash on delivery option, flat rate 0, carousel removed. Okay, and now let's add the form after this checkbox for shipping address. So inside the checkout component view file, let's copy this form. So first of all, let's remove this form and add here the div class is equal to billing address. This is for billing address. Okay, and just remove this closing form tag and paste here. All right, and now before this div, let's add here a row, then column, empty 12. All right, and inside this div, let's cut this div. Okay, cut this billing address form and paste inside this div. Okay, all right. Now now let's copy this div. Just to select this div from here to here and copy and paste after this div. Okay, and change here the title shipping address. All right, and from here just remove this checkbox. All right, now save this file and let's check this. So refresh the page. All right, and you can see here this is the billing address form, and after this checkbox you can see here the shipping address form. All right, okay. Now let's make this checkbox working. Okay, if this checkbox is selected, uh, then show this shipping address form, otherwise hide this form. Okay, so for doing this, just go to the checkout component class file, and for that just go inside the app directory and http livewire, and from here just open checkout component.php file. Okay, and inside this file let's create a property. So right here public dollar property name, let's say property name is zip underscore to underscore different. All right, and now let's copy this property name and bind with checkbox. So go to the component view file, checkout component view file, and inside this checkbox, this is the checkbox. Okay, after here just write your wire colon model is equal to, and just paste here the property name which is zip underscore to underscore different. Okay, and inside the value just add here the value to 1. Okay, all right. Now before this step, uh, let's add here the if directive. If uh, dollar this property name shape to different, then if this is true, then just show this shipping address form. So after this closing div, uh, just close here the if directive and if. All right. Now select this and press tab. All right. Now save this file. Also save the class file, and let's check this. So just to the browser and just refresh the page. You can see here by default this ship to different address checkbox is unchecked, and you can see here the shipping address form is not showing here. Okay, Now let's check this checkbox. So just click on this checkbox, and now you can see here the shipping address form. All right. Okay. Now switch to the project, and inside the checkout component class file, let's create some properties. Okay. So here let's create property for the first name, last name, email address, phone number, address, country, provenance, postal code, zip code, or city. Okay. So here just write public dollar first name, public dollar last name. All right. Public dollar email ID, public dollar uh, line 1, public dollar line 2, and also add here the mobile, public dollar mobile phone. Okay, mobile line 2, and after this just add here for city, dollar city, public dollar province, public dollar country, and one more for zip code. All right. And now let's bind this property with billing form inside this form. So go to the component view file, checkout component view file, and inside this form, uh, inside this first time input text field, just write here wire colon model is equal to first name. Okay, and now just copy this and paste inside here uh, last name input text field, and also paste inside the email, phone number, and address. Inside address just write here line 1, and now just copy this and paste here for line 2. All right. mm, and for the country just copy this and paste here, and now for postal code, city. All right, and one more text field for province, so just copy this and paste here and change here the text province. Okay, and also change here the name province, and inside the placeholder change here the text province. All right, and now change here the property. So for the last name just copy this last name and paste here, and here just type email, mobile, line 1, and here line 2, country, zip code, and province, and here city. All right. Zip code, just cut the zip code and paste after the city. All right, last. All right, now save this, and now let's create property for the shipping address form input field. Okay, so inside the checkout component class file, I'm just going to copy this and paste after this, and inside the property, let's add here. I'll just select multi-line and simply write here s underscore for shipping. Okay, and now let's bind this property with this shipping address form. So inside this, let's write here wire wire column model is equal to s underscore first name. All right, and now just copy this and paste here. Also paste here. Okay, inside address, country, uh, zip code, and city. Okay, mm, line 1, line 1. Okay, and now copy this and paste here for line 2. Okay, and cut the zip code and paste after the city. Alright, now change here the property last name. So just copy this is underscore last name inside this, and here is underscore email is underscore mobile is underscore line 1 is underscore line 2. Okay, and here is underscore country, city is underscore city, and also create input text field for province. So let's copy this and paste here and change here the text province. Also change inside the placeholder and inside the name. Okay, and here is underscore province. All right. Okay, now let's add here the form tag. So before this row, uh, this is the summary checkout div. Okay, and where is submit button, place an order. Okay, this is a anchor tag link. Okay, so I'm just going to add here a submit button. So right here button. Okay, this is the anchor tagline link. Okay, and here I'm just going to add here a submit button. So just write here the button type is equal to submit and class btn dash medium. Okay, and inside this just copy this text, place order now and paste here. Okay, and now just remove this anchor tag. All right. Okay, and now let's add here a form tag. So after this add here a form tag and just cut this closing form tag and paste after this tag. Okay, just after the summary closing tag. Okay, after this closing tag. All right. Okay, now save this file. Now go to the checkout component class file, and inside this file let's create a function. Okay, so right here public function and function name, and let's say function name is place order. Okay, and inside this function, first of all, let's validate this form. Okay, this form, billing address form. So here just write $this arrow to validate, and inside this validate method, pass here the field first name. So I'm just going to copy this property, okay, and paste inside this array, validate array, and now just select this multi-selection. So Alt Shift and drag and add here single quote and press Enter key and add the closing single quote, arrow sign, single quote, and validation required. Alright, and also remove the semicolon and add here comma. Okay, and for line 2, just remove this because this is not required. And for email address, add a pipe sign email, and for mobile number, uh, numeric. Alright, okay, and before this function, let's add here a lifecycle hook method updated. Okay, so right here public function and function name, which is updated, and inside this method, just to validate, so call here $this arrow validate only, and first inside this updated method just pass here one argument, which is fields. Okay, and inside this validate only method just pass here $fields and comma, and inside this array just copy this and paste here. All right, okay, now inside the place order method, after this validation, let's create a variable for order is equal to new order. Okay, order model order, and after this order arrow user underscore id is equal to auth, and also add here use illuminate support facades auth. Okay, auth colon user arrow and just get the id. All right, id, and now order arrow subtotal is equal to station, and call the get and add here the key, which is checkout, and access the subtotal. Okay, from the array subtotal. And now let's copy this and paste here for discount. So change here the text discount, and also change here discount. All right, and now tax, and here total. All right, and also change here the tax and total. Okay, and now let's copy this property once again, and after this just paste here select this and press tab, multiple selection, and right here dollar order arrow. Okay, and equal to dollar this arrow. Okay, first name, last name, email, mobile, line 1, line 2, city, province, country, and zip code. Okay, and after this, pass here the status, order arrow status is equal to ordered, ordered. Okay, and dollar order is shipping address, shipping underscore address is shipping different. Okay, different is equal to dollar this arrow, this property name, ship to different, and add here the question mark 1 colon 0. Right, and in last just call here the save method function, order arrow save. All right, and now add here for each, then cart colon colon instance, and add here the instance name cart, and also import here the cart. Simply write here use cart. Okay, cart colon colon instance cart, and call here a method contained as dollar item. Okay, uh, fetch all product from cart and insert inside the database, uh, uh, inside the table order item table. So inside this for it, let's write here order item is equal to new order item. All right, dollar order item arrow product underscore id is equal to dollar item arrow id. All right, and order item. Okay, and after this dollar order item arrow order id order underscore id is equal to dollar order order arrow id, and now dollar order item arrow price is equal to dollar item arrow price, dollar order item arrow quantity is equal to dollar item arrow qty. Okay, and now just call the save method save. Okay, all right, now here after this just check for shipping address. So first check here dollar this arrow ship to depend. If this is true, then first of all validate this shipping address form. Okay, this is the billing address, and you can see here this is the shipping address form. So if this is true, then validate the shipping address form. So I'm just going to copy this. Okay, and just paste here, and inside this add here s underscore first name and s underscore last name, email, mobile, line 1 city, s underscore provenance, country, and zip code. Okay, all right. Now after this validation, right here dollar shipping is equal to new model name shipping. Okay, and let's copy this and paste here. Okay, and change here the object, and let's copy this shipping and select multiple, select this and remove this and paste here shipping. All right, and also add here is underscore first name. So select this and press Ctrl plus T multiple time and add here is underscore in all with all property. Okay, is underscore first name, is underscore last name for shipping. Okay, is underscore email, mobile, line 1, and so on. So okay, and after this let's call here and also pass here the order ID. So shipping arrow order underscore ID is equal to dollar order arrow ID. All right, and after this let's call here the save method. So right here dollar shipping arrow save. All right, and now let's copy this and inside the updated method. After this let's add here a condition. If dollar this arrow shift to different is true, then okay, and paste here this and change here the method validate only. All right, this is for shipping address form and this is for billing address form. Okay, and after this after this if condition, let's write here if um, for transaction, okay, cash on delivery, debit card, and payment. Okay, so inside this class, first of all, let's create a property public dollar and property name payment mode. Okay, and now let's copy this property name and go to the component review file, and inside the payment method, this is the payment method, and you can see here the radio button. Okay, so inside this cash on delivery radio button, just write here wire colon model is equal to property name, which is payment mode. Okay, and now let's copy this binding and paste inside the debit and credit card payment method inside this radio button and inside this PayPal radio button. Okay, all right. Okay, now inside this place order method, after this if condition, Let's add one more if condition for transaction. Dollar this arrow payment mode. If payment mode is equal to COD, means cash on delivery, then um, just create an object for transaction. Transaction is equal to new transaction. Alright, and after this, dollar transaction arrow user underscore ID is equal to auth colon user arrow ID. Alright, then transaction arrow order ID order underscore ID is equal to dollar order arrow ID. Transaction dollar transaction arrow mode payment mode is equal to COD and transaction status pending. Transaction arrow status is equal to pending. And after this, just call here the save method transaction arrow save. Alright. And after this, just via the cart. So right here cart colon instance cart and call here the method destroy. Destroy. Okay, and also forget the key checkout key from the session. So right here session and forget and add here the key checkout. All right. Okay, and inside this validation also add the validation for uh, payment code. So just copy this property name and inside this after this zip code just add here payment mode and add here required validation. Okay, it also required. Alright, now just copy this and paste inside this validate only inside this method. Okay, now inside the form let's show the validation error. So first inside the billing address form, after this input text field just write here at the rate error directive, and inside this just write here the property name which is first name. Okay, and add here span tag span class text dash integer. Okay, and inside this just print here the message dollar message. Okay, validation message, and after this span tag just close here the error directive. So write here at the rate int error. Okay, and now let's copy this line and paste after this text field and change here the property name last name, and for the email paste here property name email mobile and for line 1. Alright, now inside the country, province, city, and in last inside the zip code. Okay. Alright, now inside the shipping address form, uh, after this, just paste here, uh, also paste inside this last name, email, mobile number, line 1, not required in line 2, so inside this country, province, city, and zip code, postal code. Okay, and now let's copy uh, property name, zip code. Okay, just copy this and paste here, city, province, country, line 2, line 1, mobile, and here email ID. Okay, s underscore email and s underscore last name. And last, which is s underscore first name. Okay, now it's all done. Okay, and now let's copy this and inside the payment method. Okay, after this div, inside this div, after this label, just paste here and change here the property name, which is this one, mint mode. Okay, all right. Now inside the total, grand total, inside this, let's display here the total amount. So here let's add if directive if station colon hedge checkout fee checkout, and after this p tag let's close here the effective index, and from here just remove this 100, add a double curly bracket, then station colon get, add here the key checkout, checkout, and also add here the key total. Okay, total checkout spelling. Okay, checkout. All right, now save this file. Now let's create a new livewire component for thank you page. Okay, so switch to the command prompt and let's create a new livewire component. So type here php, first clear the screen, php artisan make colon livewire space component name is thank you component. All right, thank you component. Now press enter. Component created. Now run the application php artisan serve. Alright, now switch to the project, and first of all let's create the route for thank you page, thank you component. So go inside the routes directory and open web.php file, and inside this file, after this, let's create a new route get add here the URI, thank you, then component name, which is thank you component colon class. Also give here the route name, thank you. Alright, okay, now save this file. Now go to the thank you component class file. So add directory http livewire, and from here just open thank you component.php file. And first of all, inside this file, let's add here the layout and directory name, which is layouts dot layout name, which is base. Okay, all right, now save this file. And now let's open the thank you component view file. So from the resources directory, views livewire, and let's open this thank you component.php file. And from this file, let's remove this comment. And now go to the template directory, and you can see here the template for the thank you page. Just open thank you.html file inside the text editor. Okay, and from this file, let's copy this main area. So just select this main area and copy, and inside this thank you component view file, just paste here. Okay, remove this comment, and now here just add the link for the home page. So right here /, and here add here the shop link. So right here /shop. Okay, and now save this file. And now go to the checkout component. First of all, just close this web.php file. Also close this and close this thank you component view file. Okay, and now inside the component checkout component class file, let's create one more property, which is public dollar thank you. All right, and now inside the place order method, before this, simply write here dollar this arrow thank you is equal to 1. Okay, and now inside this checkout component class file, let's create one more function. So after this, let's add here a function public function and function name verify verify for checkout. Okay, and inside this, just add here a condition if user is not authenticated. So write here exclamation sign auth check. Okay, check method. Then just redirect to login page. Okay, so simply write here return and call here the redirect method, the redirect route, and add here the route name, which is login. Okay, and now add here the another condition if user is authenticated, then add here the check another condition, which is else if dollar this arrow thank you. It means if this property has value 1, then it's redirect on thank you page. Okay, redirect on route, and inside this simply write here thank you. Okay, one more condition else if uh, if session has if session if node session has checkout key uh, get checkout checkout, then return and redirect to cart page. Okay, route product dot cart. If session has not checkout key, then redirect to cart page. Okay, and if user is not authenticated, then redirect on login page. Okay, and thank you has value 1, then redirect it on thank you page. All right, and now inside the render method, uh, just before this, call here this verify for checkout function. Okay, so right here dollar this arrow verify for checkout. All right, okay, now save this file, and now let's call this function place order from the checkout form. So inside this form, let's add here wire colon submit event, submit action, submit dot prevent is equal to, and function name, let's copy this function name, place order. All right, wire colon submit dot prevent is equal to place order. I think all done. Okay, now save this file. One more thing, just go to the cart component class file, and cart component class file. Okay, inside this file, and inside this file just go inside the uh, same set amount for checkout. Okay, inside this method, and before this if condition, let's add one more if condition here. If cart, if not cart colon colon instance, and add here the instance cart, and call here the count method is greater than 0. If inside the cart total quantity is not greater than 0, then just call the session and remove a checkout key from the session. Okay, so just call here the forget method, forget, and pass here the key checkout. Okay, and now return. Otherwise, execute this line. Alright, now save this file. All done. So let's check this. Now switch to the browser and just refresh the page. Okay, you can see here it's redirect me on login page. Okay, because uh, I am not logged in. Okay, so first click on login link, and now just click on one more time. I'm just going to check here, so just click on checkout, or without login it will redirect it on me login page. Okay, so just click and just enter here the credentials, right here user@user.com, and enter the password and click on login. Okay, now let's click on checkout, and you can see here inside cart there is no any item. Okay, and it redirected me on cart page. Okay, because cart is empty. Okay, so let's add some product inside cart. So click on shop now. And let's add some product. So click on add to cart. Okay, add one more product, this one. Okay, and you can see here the total value is 419.87 dollars. Okay, now let's click on checkout. Okay, and inside the checkout page you can see here the total value, this one. Okay, before filling the form, let's open the database. So go to the PHP my admin, and let's open the database Laravel 8 ecommerce DB. And from the database, let's browse the orders table. So click on browse. Also browse the order items, shipping table, and transaction table. Okay, this time all tables are blank. Okay, this is the order items, this is the order table, and you can see here the shipping tables, and this is the transaction table. Okay, all right. Now let's add here the billing address. So simply write here name, let's say Sudhir, last name Kumar, email address, this one, phone number, DHIR, all right, phone number, this one, address, let's say yes, line 1, and test line 2, and add here the country India, province Haryana, city Faridabad, zip code 121001. Okay, if you want to add shipping different address, so just select this checkbox, and okay, inside this uh, missing property. Okay, let's check this error. So switch to the project, and inside the checkout component class file, okay, here is the mistake. Inside the validate only method, let's pass this fields dollar fields. Okay, and then this array. Okay, now save this file, and let's check again. So just refresh the page. Okay, and now first check this checkbox. Okay, now it's working. And if I click on place order, and you can see here the validation error, and also inside the validation error inside this form. So first fill this form. So once again, just write here the first name Sudhir, last name Kumar, mail ID this one, phone number. Okay, and test line 1, test line 2, country India, province Haryana, city Faridabad, and zip code this one. Okay, and now uh, add here the shipping address. So let's add here the different name, Manoj Kumar. Okay, email address manojdesk@gmail.com. Phone number this one. Okay, and text line 1, text line 2 address, country India, province let's say Bihar, town quantity urban, and postal code 80440. Alright, this is the billing address and this is the shipping address. Okay, and now let's select the payment method, cash on delivery, and now let's click on place order now. So just click on this link, and now you can see here the thank you page. Okay, now just check inside the database. So uh, inside the shipping inside the orders table, just refresh this, and you can see here the order details. Okay, first name, last name, tax, total, discount, subtotal, user ID, and all details. Okay, and inside the order items, you can see here the two products. Okay, and inside the shipping address, shipping table, you can see here the name Manoj Kumar, last name first name Manoj, second name last name Kumar, and mobile number, email ID, and all records. Okay, and inside the transaction, you can see here the user ID, order ID, payment mode, and status pending. Okay, alright, and you can see here inside cart there is no any record. Okay, it's empty. So in this way you can check out with cash on delivery option. So that's all about checkout with cash on delivery. So thanks for watching this video, and if you still have any kind of question, you can ask me in the comment box. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.